gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
I mean, if that ain't fetishizing black men, I don't know what is.
Get
I don't know
rubbed
what
on.
is.
Talk about her day. She want to go to sleep before him. Him watch her sleep to make sure nobody comes in the house to get her. And then and when he can go to sleep is when she wakes up to go back to work.
So let me ask you something. Are you want to pay for that?
And she's willing to pay.
I am.
Not him per se, but when
Where the camera at? We're hiring right now.
For a man?
For a man. Hiring right now to do everything that Dad said the following. And
she's hiring
we
for
will
a
negotiate
man.
the price. Yeah.
She'll pay for that.
Full time required.
So you gonna pay for that dick?
You know, save them.
All right, so let me
Save who?
Save them and throw them back.
Save?
If I'm
So what type of relationship do you think you're going to get when all you're requiring out of the man is to stay home and fuck you? And she even referred to him as save him, then give him back.
requiring that much out of you, I would take you from your job. And when I'm done with you, I'll take you back to your job.
So wait, we always say you can't deal with a guy that got a job?
Do you have a job, Jay?
Yes.
Okay, why can't I deal with you? The reason why I cannot deal
She said it as like it was like an option. Like,
no, it's not an option, and that's what I was gonna say. Rule respect to your girlfriend. That's not what I mean.
She said the man can't have a job. I do black women think money grows on trees? I mean, where do these sisters think stable men come from? Most men work a 9 to 5 their whole fucking lives. Their whole lives. Any man worth his salt has at least had a job before. And if he's in his early 20s, hopefully he's had multiple jobs and building so that he could have a little nest egg and retire, you know, hopefully before his 60s. Who the fuck do they think they are that they are going to be able to get a man who's rich with no job?
I want to take it personal.
Yeah,
She
don't.
know
I
we
can't
working.
take
Nobody that got a job either. That's why I said I would.
Why
I don't
not,
want
though?
nobody with a job because
we want to go to Jamaica to see your girl's family, and you can't because you
it's
got to
not-
tell your.
when it comes
But you can't tell them like, oh, I gotta go to Jamaica tomorrow.
True.
Like you
I don't
gotta.
have to.
No, but when it
So
comes
you could just
to-
leave your job
I mean,
anytime. Like like you told us we had to push.
Don't let these hoes get you in trouble now, Jay. Don't let these hoes get you in trouble. Don't let them say, yeah, I'll pick up my job. See, niggas be trying to prove a point to get some pussy. Not saying that he's trying to fuck these bitches, but like he be trying to prove a point to like not be wrong. No, you can't. No, you can't. I mean, you got vacation time, but you can't call off your job for it. If it's Friday and I got work at 7 a.m. on Saturday, I can't call off my job. No, we can't go to Jamaica. Set some fucking boundaries, Jay. Like he's trying to act like, yeah, I'll call off. No, you can't. And that's fine. That's okay. It means that you're hardworking. This is why the gender pay gap is a fucking myth, because men just work harder. Oh, I just want to go to Jamaica and see my family. I don't know when I'm going to be back. Well, bitch, you ain't going to get paid. You're not.
Your time back because you didn't get off work till a certain time. Like that
Yeah.
already is like a hassle.
okay.
No, but
That's a red flag.
for me, no,
Not a red
it's
flag.
not a red flag. But for me personally, because I know when a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't date a man with a job," a lot of people on the internet take it to offense. But me,
Mhm.
Destiny, cannot date a man with a job. One, because I'm very spontaneous, and I need. Wait, Jay, before you.
Spontaneous. And they're decent looking, but when they open their mouths, they become. Y'all know that trend that's going around. She's a 10, but she got 3 baby daddies, or you know what I'm saying? I would say they're about 6s, 6 to 7s, but their mindset is foul. It makes her a 4.
You get to leaning back and breaking the chair. What I'm saying is, and I also need a man.
Shout out to Javier versus Leonard. He said with a $10 super trap, he says all black women should be required to take Kevin Samuels 101. RIP, we outside.
Hold on. Hello?
We out.
Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Shout out to Javier versus Leonard with the $10 super trap. You know he's outside.
To understand where I'm at in the moment that I'm at. Like, I probably will have a week where I work so much, and then I have a week where I don't work at all. You get what I'm saying? So as an entrepreneur, it's like it's very up and down. And I just want somebody to understand the mental state that I'm in. Sometimes I get really, really depressed because I always have to show up for people. So then I'd be like, I want to.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to show up for people, especially your man, if he doesn't have a fucking job. Where's the logic? Where's the thought process? I mean, this is atrocious.
A man to be there to comfort me during that moment. I just feel like a man.
So you want a maid too?
I don't want a maid. I want a man. We're not the same.
Bro,
It sounds like you want him to be there too.
No, I don't. It's different, friend.
with all due respect, because you didn't call me like so many names, I can say this. With all due respect,
Oh, he about to get it off his chest. Get it off your chest, Jay. Spit it out. Say it with your chest. Back to the wall.
that is just, it's just
Say what
you got
gonna
it fucked
say.
up.
I got it fucked up. Okay.
Yeah. Because just because a guy has a job doesn't mean that he can't understand the things that you're going through.
Okay.
Just because a guy has a job doesn't mean he's not an entrepreneur.
Mm.
And the thing is, they'll be having these quote unquote businesses. And, you know, a lot of it is in the beauty industry, which I'm not knocking. You know, my girl is in the beauty industry and she's actually making good money from it. But you're trading time for money. You have a job. Okay. You have a job. You have to show up for these appointments. You're trading time for money. That's the reality. So you can't necessarily just pick up and leave and still make money when you're gone. See, that's the difference between a broke bitch and a rich bitch. A rich bitch can pick up and leave and make money when she's gone. A broke bitch cannot. Okay? You have to trade time for money, just like this brother has to trade time for money. And he's doing this podcast so that his podcast can supplement his income so that he can possibly leave his job if he so chooses.
And since we're here,
Yeah.
right? This is my first time ever having a corporate job. But if you don't get
Really,
past
what made you go to the job?
To support my lifestyle, because my passion isn't paying for the type of life I want. And I'm
happy that you have a passion.
I'm the type of person that,
I mean, bro, just say, look, corporate job is sexy. Okay. It's a good job, benefits, it pays well. He didn't say anything about the perks of the job. You know, a lot of times these women will have these men shook and they don't challenge these women. And I respect them for doing the podcast, but bro, you got to push back. Yo, the job is good benefits. If I work there for 20 years, they're going to give me a pension. There is some appeal to having this corporate job. Don't sleep on the corporate job. Yeah, they can let you go if they're doing heavy layoffs, but that's where you provide value. That's where you have to say, yo, I provide value to this company, and it'll be harder for them to replace me than it will be for me to replace my income.
is going to get it no matter what.
But
so before that, right? I mean, podcast.
So
I have 3 jobs.
So you work to pay for this?
Yeah.
So instead of doing this full time and reaching out for like sponsorships and all that, you go to work.
You think I don't do this full time?
No, I'm just asking.
I do this full time.
So then what time do you go?
Look, so he's trying to compete and argue with the bitch. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into that part because it's just a revolving argument. But let's get back into the daily wrap-up crew.
Yeah, he got all the characteristics of a fuckboy, and I look at y'all like, yo, y'all thought he was gonna change. Look how he is. Y'all go for the scammers, the drug dealers, the niggas.
Hold on. I done had all different type of fuckboys. I done got army fuckboys, MTA fuckboys, motherfucking real estate fuckboys.
Cap.
I had all different type of
fuckboys. What's the common denominator?
Like the common denominator is that they fuckboys.
And you choosing them.
No.
Them.
We never know that somebody is a fuckboy until we have the interaction.
I mean, you got
the fucking nails, bruh. The nails are insane. Shout out to Cyrus Cherry. He says the #1 son business that really thrives and creates generational wealth is a funeral home.
Oh, say less.
You ain't lying. One of my pastors owns a funeral home. that nigga stay busy.
Gotta know the pattern.
No,
Come on, man.
Yeah,
no, no.
You gotta.
You-
All right, so
it's
hold on. Let me
always-
ask y'all a
it's-
question
Hold
though.
on, friend.
Hold on.
It's always wolves in
You
sheep
asked,
clothing.
and then
No, see, listen. You can see the dynamics of their friendship. This chick, the dark-skinned chick, is a bully to the light-skinned chick. She won't even let her get in a word. Watch that back.
No,
You gotta.
all right, so
it's
hold on. Let me
always-
ask y'all a
it's-
question
hold
though.
on, friend.
Hold on.
Hold on, friend. She's going to do this at least 100 times in this interview.
It's always wolves in
You
sheep
asked,
clothing.
and then I'm gonna ask
So
y'all a
we're not gonna
question.
do that.
All right, so let me ask y'all a question.
You're not gonna tell me that.
Look how she's putting her hand over this woman. Obviously, she's a lot bigger than this woman. She is darker skinned than this woman, so it gives off a more rugged appearance. That's just the reality, y'all. You can see the scars on her shins. There's scars all down her shins. She's a rough bitch, okay? Look at the body language. The light-skinned woman went into her shell. She's looking down. She's closing herself off. Look, she's closing her hands. The body language. Because she can't get a word out. She can't get a fucking word out.
That you never met a female that you thought was it, and she
That's
was
the question.
popping, and then we actually got
that's
to
the
know her. It was
question.
like,
And
oh, nah,
this
this
is
bitch
the
trash.
problem.
ain't
This,
it.
this is the problem with y'all because when
Y'all,
I mean,
Us,
slow down, kid.
as a
no,
people.
the one that's picking the wrong man,
The wrong
Okay,
like you're saying,
yeah.
Because if I seen a woman that was giving me negative energy or stuff that I don't like, I'm willing to
But
call
who said negative energy?
or what are you saying? Like
That's what you said.
No,
Bro.
but it's not just even if it's not
if it's the
negative
person-
energy.
And I've told you guys this before. This is not anything new. We've covered it in my live where I asked the question, are black teens making public schools unsafe? The sisters, the darker skinned sisters, are absolutely bullying lighter skinned sisters. That's just the reality. It doesn't bring me pleasure to say this. It doesn't bring me joy. But look how much she bullies this woman just on this podcast. And let me ask you this. Is that a real friend? No. But the light-skinned girl, she probably has some type of dependency issues. Okay. She doesn't want to give up on her friend. But hey, I'll say this to you just like I would say this to any real nigga. That's not your friend. You're her puppet. You're her little pet. You're her bitch. She tells you to shut the fuck up. Hold on, friend. No. Hold on, friend. She speaks over you. She talks over you. She won't let you get a word in. She is a bully. Y'all seen Mean Girls? Imagine the black version of Mean Girls. God. Lord have mercy. Imagine the black version of Mean Girls. Woohoo! Shit. The black version of Mean Girls. You can't sit with us, bitch. She'll hit her with a chair. That shit would be insane.
if
That
the
is
person
given.
is toxic or whatever,
Okay.
whatever you're referring to.
Okay.
If a man like myself, I'm cutting that woman off. A lot of men, when it comes to situations, we don't. If a woman cheat on a man, he not giving her 5-6 chances. A woman could see a toxic nigga and try to give him another chance.
How many women try to change a man?
But listen, can I ask y'all to answer the question without trying to blame it on the person? Because let's say
She cut her off again. Bitch, shut the fuck up and let your friend talk. God, I hate when people do this. She's talking and she literally puts her hand down. Look, she grabs her hand and puts it down like, nah, I'm your spokesperson. You don't speak unless I speak for you. It's disgusting, the quote-unquote friendship dynamic. This is her enemy.
Try to answer the question without trying to blame it on the person.
Watch this. We're going to watch it in slow motion. We're going to watch it in slow motion.
Because
And she interrupted her and said the same exact thing that she said. She didn't even let her get her point off. And then she's trying, no friend. And look how her hand goes over it. Bam! Violently pushes her hand down. That is not your friend, honey. Get out when you can. These super single mother gremlins are on demon time.
I feel kind of hear y'all trying to blame women like it's our fault.
Let her get her question
Wait
out.
for the question.
I understand what you try to say in terms of you meet people where you're at. Always.
You gotta hold
forever.
yourself accountable.
Always.
That's a fact.
Always.
But when you healing, you're still gonna meet people that challenge that part of you. So can we talk about that, especially from a black man's perspective? Because I would love to hear it.
Yeah, but
because I think that's what she was trying to speak to.
None of you are healed. The dark-skinned sister is not healed because you can see how violent, aggressive, and upset she comes off. The light-skinned sister is not healed because she has a codependency to a woman who is not even her friend.
To more than I'm choosing or I'm attracting somebody based on the things I'm still battling.
Yeah,
and
but
that's what we really talking about.
We can't talk about, because I know black men that treat black women like queens. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Me too.
I understand that.
Me too.
Let me get this off real quick.
Jesus.
So I hate when women put that umbrella because you kind of paint all men, just like when y'all say black women don't feel protected. I know plenty of black men that protect black women, but they're not talking about that. You get what I'm saying? They're going to talk about the negative. So what you're saying is, do other ethnicities or whatever the case is, most black women have never really dated outside their race. They going off of what they seen on TV. I never dated no Asian men, no Pakistan. You have.
I actually
right?
have.
But most black women haven't.
No, you got fucked by them. You got fucked by them. Let me find out that you fucked your cab driver because you was short on the taxi fare. Let me find out. Bro, you're not going to convince me that this woman is dating outside her race. Stop it.
You see what they see on TV and they assume that. I had a black girl tell me, and I said this on the show, I had a black girl tell me that white men are more romantic. I said, you ever dated one? No, they just are.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So y'all have a certain stereotype for white men. This is why you see Serena Williams and all these other black women with the lamest white niggas.
Yeah.
But y'all would never tolerate those lame qualities in a black man.
That's facts. That's facts. A lot of the sisters will be, and I'm not even gonna call those brothers, those white men, lame. They're sane men who have jobs and do the right thing and live life. Okay. I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17. Basic, regular guys, but black women would not tolerate that out of a black man, okay? He's right. They wouldn't tolerate the demeanor. They wouldn't tolerate the proper English. They wouldn't tolerate it if he was speaking proper English. I mean, let's keep it a buck. If you don't put on your Atlanta voice, like when I go to the club, you got to put on an Atlanta voice if you're going to press up on some sister. Now, any other woman, it'll be straight. But if you come with some straight diction and, you know, you're enunciating and orating yourself in a proper manner where people can understand you, guess what she's gonna say? Well, you talk funny. You talk white. You talk. It's the reality. So honestly, like when I go out and I'm in Atlanta, when I go out, like shit, if I'm a press up on a sister, shit, what's up? You know what I mean? Yo, you know what y'all doing tonight? What y'all got going on? Oh, y'all just hanging. Y'all just hanging. You know what I mean? You got to put on a whole nother accent. It's the sad truth. The sad truth, bruh. They would not tolerate the educated, lame rhetoric out of a black man. They wouldn't. And it's sad because that's what's getting a lot of them killed. Honestly, how many times have we done? I mean, damn near every time we do an episode on black women, you know, getting femicided, every time we do an episode on this, the guy had fucking 10 charges. 10, 20 fucking charges.
Can I ask you a question? What makes them lame?
The stuff, they not as masculine. They don't have much of a backbone. These white niggas don't got no backbone. They be letting black women run all over them.
But how do you
But let me
know?
bring it back though.
No,
Let me bring it back because
Slow
when
down,
they
friend.
talk about
Look, she did it again. She did it again.
No,
women,
but how do you?
Look at her touching her. She's annoyed at this point, but she can't do anything because she is this woman's pet. And she knows that this woman will beat the fucking shit out of her. She'll beat the hell out of her.
You know.
But have you ever heard?
But how do you know?
Have you ever heard black?
Shout out to Cyrus Cherry with the $5 super trap. He says he making a good point. Meghan Markle would never date Prince Mafusa from Nigeria unless he spoke like Tupac. Big fact.
Oh, say less.
Black men say that they feel treated better by other ethnic groups of women.
Yes.
So wait.
Okay, so
I hear all the time that black men feel as if Latino women will
or white
treat
women
them better.
even they more submissive. So
I've
let me
heard
just
white women
ask
is
you.
Everyone. Oh, I hate to say it, but I mean, every woman outside of the race, unfortunately, is going to treat the brothers better. Okay, not always, but oftentimes you will see that. Why is that? Why is that? Because they require an impossible standard out of black men a lot of times. Because you're not going to turn a street nigga into a guy who's doing straight business. You know what I'm saying? Who's paying his taxes and filing his taxes and whatnot and doing the right thing. You're not going to find a street nigga in that man. So if you want a successful black man, he's going to be cultured, man. He's going to be able to what they call, he's going to have assimilated, all right, at least to some degree, in order to do business in this country. Okay, so that type of guy, yes, he's going to pronounce every word. Yes, he's not going to be wearing his pants, below his ass. Yeah, he's not going to be chilling on the block all day. He might not do drugs. Okay, he might not smoke weed. He might not, drink alcohol. He's going to be a straight edge guy. He's going to be a straight edge guy. But they don't want that. They spitting on that, man. Shout out to Hot Black Desiato with the $10 super trap. He says, are the sisters outside, Z? If so, I think I want to go back inside.
Oh, say less.
Well, I haven't heard too much about Asian, but I've definitely heard that black and I heard white women is more freaky. I won't say more submissive, but
I mean, a lot of white men aren't really getting submission from their women. I will say that. But when a black man is dating a white woman, you're gonna get submission. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Freakier, yeah, they're sucking dick. They're giving head. A lot of sisters don't want to give head. Okay, even on their a lot of sisters, they'll be on their period and then still want you to eat them out if they give you head. Like, fuck no. Okay, white women, they're gonna give you head, and they're gonna be happy. They're just gonna be happy that you fucking came. Honestly, it ain't gonna be no conversation like, oh, well, are you gonna get me this time? Like, no, it's not gonna be that. With a brother, now with white dudes, she might do that. Okay, I don't know, but from my experience dating out, I ain't never had nobody like the white girls will top you up, and then they're not asking for anything in return. They were just happy they got to suck your dick.
I've heard that Latino woman is more submissive.
They gonna naturally submit to me. So let me flip this, right? Because it's the same thing you saying about women. I can ask men the same thing. Have you ever been with that white woman that you're saying is gonna easily submit to you?
Or have you ever been with an Asian? Have you ever been, probably a Latino, absolutely.
Latinas are actually harder to get them to submit than white women or Asian women. Asian women are the most submissive. Then I would say it's white women. Then I would say I wouldn't even say Indian because most likely they're not even gonna like if you're fucking with an Indian girl, she knows for a fact that it's like short term. Like one time, my homeboy, he was fucking with this Indian girl, and I don't know what happened, but she at first they was fucking, and then she went to India for a month. She came back and then got on some, oh, I don't want to have premarital sex type shit. And, you know, even though I'm pretty sure she's still having premarital sex, but she tried to flip the script on my man and try and, you know, make him commit or whatnot. That's what I felt like she was trying to do. Like she went on some spiritual journey and whatnot. But I mean, you know, she knew that he wasn't going to agree with those terms. And then she fucked him like, I think 6 times after that, and then kind of ghosted him. And the bitch lived next door to us. This is when I was when I had a roommate. She literally lived next door to us. I mean, it was a crazy situation.
Women that's standing to you that had that experience.
One mic. A black man like myself, I'm not praising no white woman or no Asian woman. I'm only looking for a black woman.
But who was saying she was praising?
But do you think
Did you see her put her hand down again? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. Let the woman get a thought out.
Only looking for a black woman.
But who was saying she was praising?
Wow.
But do you think that TikTok? Oh, okay, because I wasn't praising.
We got compared to
definitely
what
a
comparison.
comparison.
And
Definitely a comparison.
And in that comparison,
okay,
we got the shitty end of the stick because we were being defamed in the same situation of saying, oh, they're better than us in this category.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to understand, I am going off of I'm not even history. I am going off the backlash that I am getting off TikTok.
Yeah.
When I go to,
bro,
but when I go in my comments and I see the people that's bashing me and coming at me like,
yeah, of course they're gonna come in your comments. They do it to everybody. They do it to me. They do it to everybody. The reality is, in real life, the men that you're choosing ain't shit. And then on the other hand, other men who are worth a damn aren't checking for you.
Black women
and I go to their comments is black men. Every
But
single time. If I go to my block list to all the black men that I have blocked within this last week off of my posts,
so
it's
but aren't you talking about black men?
Even this. So if I
but when I first started this, when I first started my post, the first post that started so much controversy was women. What a woman wears doesn't make her a hoe. What a woman posts on social media doesn't make her a hoe. If she twerks or whatever doesn't make her a hoe. That was my first post that started.
Yeah, it does make her a hoe. Point blank, period. You're not gonna change that. Why do women think that they could change the rules all of a sudden? No. You're not gonna change shit.
There's so much controversy. And with the most men that came at me was the black men.
You know why? You know why? You know what?
No, it's not mostly.
But do you know why though? Do you know why though? Because the people that date black women the most, what you are, is black men. Mm-hmm. So that's the men that's gonna respond to what you're saying.
But why?
You think white men that date y'all at a 5% clip is gonna
less than 5%? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna try and tell me that white men are really? I mean, come the fuck on. Me personally, in real life, I probably seen 1 or 2 white dudes ever approach a sister, and they was like, you know, they was kind of hoodified. Okay, I've never seen a white guy approach a sister. Now I've seen some coupled, okay, here and there, but I've never seen a white dude press up, like cold approach her ever in my life, literally. So to act as if she's being checked for by anybody outside of her race. I mean, the most likely person to date her outside of her race, I mean, I have no fucking clue, honestly.
Comment on your video?
But why come at me negatively? Look, why not be like, yo, whoopty woo, booty woo? Why be like, oh no, you're uneducated and nobody's gonna love you and your mother didn't raise you right? Like, whoa, what the hell is going on?
What you expect from the internet? What you expect from the internet?
I wasn't. No, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100%
Talk to us.
That's what we
When
want.
I posted that video,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, let me say this.
Yeah.
That video is a crop video.
Mm.
It is like a whole minute and a half more to that video.
Okay.
No funny shit.
Okay.
But I decided to shorten it for TikTok because I felt like I made that point in that thing. So it's like, imagine if I would have posted the other minute and a half in that video.
So tell us what's
it
in the
would have went crazy.
So tell us what's in the other minute.
I don't even remember. I would have to pull up my phone to see.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
But I was going crazy.
Even in that same aspect, right? Let's say, you know, we have a big platform as well, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We used our voice to
Love it.
praise women of other ethnicities and race, and we said, you know, oh man, I need me a white woman today.
White woman treat
because
us so
she
much
treat me
better.
so much better. You don't think black women would feel offended?
Yeah, they are, because they black women
Black women
all the time.
Black
bashing us.
women will feel offended, but
And who-
personally, me, if I was to watch that and you was to say that, I would feel like, okay, clearly there's a reason behind that.
Cap.
So I'm not gonna bash you.
Does she look like a woman who would have a rational thought like that? Would she even look into the reason, which is, I mean, her. She's a personification of the reasons why black men are dating outside the race. I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
King, I'm gonna try to realize, like, yo, why do you feel like this? What happened? I'm not gonna be like, oh no, no,
this is the
you
flaw
feel like this
the
because
only,
da, 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 da.
The only part you're not getting is, if you want to check black men, you got to say, hey, black men, you have to stop doing this. Black men.
But I don't even want to say I want to check y'all. I want to figure out what's wrong.
See,
but not
why is it like this?
You can't
not a check.
You call black. I'm not saying.
So did I not address it the proper way? Because I don't want to attack
because
y'all.
I also think where this is coming from is black women are not comfortable when you be like, women, you need to do this. I don't like that shit. Don't tell me what the fuck I need to do as a woman, when it's like you're not a woman. So it's like, I understand.
Y'all tell us what a real man is all the time.
I understand that.
No,
but I'm telling you how I want to be treated.
I don't.
I'm telling you what I want from you.
I'm telling you,
but you tell me what I need to do as a woman. That's different.
No, hold on.
It feels different.
Maybe we have different views. Because you can't tell me how you want to be treated. I want you to tell me how you want to be treated.
But don't
because
tell me what to do.
I'm 100% gonna
different.
Wow, don't tell me what to do. I mean, this is what we got out here, bruh. That's just the reality. They ain't thinking straight, dog.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
I'm gonna let you say what you want to say. No,
say what you're saying.
Because I think we have different views on this. So I'm gonna let you continue. Speak, baby.
I feel like I'm not gonna tell you, King, you should do this. I'm gonna say I want this.
Mm-hmm.
You decide whether you're gonna rise to that occasion or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's different. You can't tell me as a woman what I should do. Yeah, it feels different.
So you don't think that women is out here telling men what they should do?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
And a man have to meet those standards.
Yeah, men have to meet
his ass.
And as a woman, I had to meet those standards. That's why I'm trying to give you standards now. I had to rise to a certain occasion.
You got to be willing to take what I'm asking from you,
even.
as well as
yeah. But why would I be wanting to ask you for something?
The argument is women feel like they do.
Women
do what?
Women what?
They feel like they rise to that. They feel like they rise to what you ask.
And black men are saying they don't.
Clearly,
but you know. All right. So this is this is the problem.
Why you feel like they? Why black men saying they don't?
Hold on, real quick. This is the problem.
This is the real conversation we don't have. Talk about it.
Shout out to Michael Stitcher with the $5 super trap. He says, I'm not in white spaces in real life or on the internet, but we do go at our sisters kinda hard, a personal. Huh?
Damn!
I don't know what you mean, like by kinda hard, a personal. But hey, look, bro, there's a reason why black men are speaking out against this shit, bro, because it's fucking it's too much, bro. It's too much. Oh, he said and personal is what I meant. It's too much, bro. That's the reason why brothers are speaking out, because there's so much delusion in these streets, bro. You have women with fucking, I mean, watch Kendra G's show. Every chick that calls up there got fucking three baby daddies and 3 kids. Her recent kid is fucking 2 months old. And like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anyway.
So it is what it is.